So I wanted to talk about some other stuff, but I figured I could put it on the back burner. I just read the news that Dolly Parton had passed away. Rest in peace, you absolute legend. Dolly Parton was a voice for millions of people. A lot of people who maybe felt like they were absent from society because of the way people treated them or what have you. So she will be absolutely missed. She was an incredible voice, an incredible person, an incredible activist. She stood up for what she believed in. She's one of the few people I know in the country music scene that would stick true to her ideals. A lot of the stuff she did was just incredible and unnecessary to some degrees, but very necessary to others. Absolutely helped people regardless, like her book stuff and educational funding and what have you. She's gonna be missed. Not that I think any one person is above another person. I think everyone has their own merits that are appreciated, wanted, needed, beloved, idealized, etc. But this hits as much as losing Sam Neill hit, or Robin Williams, or Georgia Carlin. You know, like these are people in my life, at least my life, where I looked up to them and I loved what they did, and I liked them as a person from what I knew about them, you know. Like I'm an atheist. I'm pretty sure Dolly Parton was as Catholic as you can be, but she's a prime example of what it means to be a Catholic. She absolutely lived up to the ideologies, and she's somebody I absolutely respect. And just the work she did for people, including women, because, you know, women tend to get forgotten in show business and just life in general. So the fact that Dolly Parton would stick her neck out for people and help them when they're in need is just incredible. She's gonna be missed greatly. And I hate to beat a dead horse. It really does feel like why did the good die young kind of thing. I mean, she lived a very healthy life, very full and rich life. It still feels like we deserved another 30, 40 years of her, but that could also be selfishness. Just sucks. You're not close to these people sometimes, you know. You don't know these people personally. I don't know if she has skeletons. Quite frankly, I don't care. The stuff that we knew about her that was good way outweighs what I'll never probably actually know, if there was anything to the contrary. And that's how I want to remember her. And I know there's a lot of people who would say it's weird for a guy to idealize a woman, but I think I just idealize certain people. It doesn't matter what's between their legs to me. I think if you're a good person and you do the right things and you help your fellow person and treat them as they treat you, you know, the way the Catholics are supposed to be, that makes you much more of a figurehead in my mind than other people will ever be, no matter how hard they try. Because when you have hatred in your heart, that immediately negates anything you could possibly do that's good. Hatred is just something we need to work on as humans to get rid of and stop having. And Dolly Parton was just a shining beacon. I can't really talk much more about her than anybody else really could. We have lost so many great people. Betty White, you know, it's tough. I look up to certain people. Not that I really should idolize celebrities, right? Because celebrities are just like you and me sometimes. They're just people who have a job, a career. But I feel like there are excuses. I don't know if that's the right word. Exceptions. I feel like there's exceptions to that rule sometimes, and Dolly Parton is one of those examples. Exceptions. Yeah, blast some Dolly Parton today, people. I can't really say much more than anybody else is going to say. There's going to be people who she meant more to than she meant to me. I think she meant a lot to a lot of people, but some people obviously connected with her in more ways than I ever have. And I'm glad that she was somebody that people could connect with. You know, we need more people like Dolly in the world.